A wedding miracle turning water into wine, the wedding at Cana, a simple celebration. Joy filled the air, music played, guests danced, laughter echoed. It was a time of happiness and unity. Then the unexpected happened. The wine ran out, a problem, a big problem in that culture. Running out of wine was more than just an inconvenience, it was a social disaster. But Jesus was there. His mother Mary whispered to him, "They have no wine." She knew who to turn to in this moment of crisis. What Jesus did next changed everything. He didn't just solve the problem, he transformed the situation. He turned water into wine, not just any wine, but wine of the highest quality. This wasn't just any wine, it was extraordinary. It was the best wine they'd ever tasted. The guests were amazed. This miracle, the very first one recorded in John's Gospel, is more than just a party trick. It holds deep significance. It's a profound display of Jesus' power and love, a testament to his divine nature. It's a story about faith, transformation, and the God who shows up in unexpected ways, a reminder of divine intervention. It's a story for us, for our times of need, for our moments of doubt when we feel lost or hopeless. It's a reminder that with God all things are possible. Even in our darkest moments, there is hope. Why is this miracle so important? It's the first of many that would define a new era of faith and belief. The first time Jesus publicly reveals his glory. The disciples see it, they believe, their faith deepens. This moment is a turning point, a catalyst for their journey. This miracle sets the stage for all that follows. It's a declaration. Jesus is here. He is the Messiah. It's a bold statement of his divine mission and purpose. He has come to bring joy, abundance, and new life. The transformation of water into wine symbolizes the new covenant and the overflowing grace he offers. The wedding at Cana is a microcosm of God's kingdom, a glimpse into the joy and celebration that God desires for his people, a place of celebration, provision, and miraculous intervention. It shows that God's kingdom is one of abundance and joy, where needs are met in unexpected ways. It tells us that God cares about the details of our lives, even the small things. He is attentive to our needs, no matter how insignificant they may seem, even when we run out. When we face lack or scarcity, he is there. Even when we feel we've messed up, when we feel inadequate or unworthy, his grace is sufficient. He is there, ready to step in, ready to transform our ordinary into the extraordinary, ready to turn our water into wine, our despair into hope, and our emptiness into fullness. This miracle begins with a problem, no wine, a problem that seemed impossible to solve. But Mary, Jesus' mother, had faith. She didn't know how, but she believed Jesus could do something. Do whatever he tells you, she instructed the servants. Her faith was the spark, the catalyst. Faith isn't about knowing all the answers, it's about trusting God even when we don't. It's about taking that first step even when we can't see the whole staircase. It's about believing in the God who can do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. Section 4, transformation from water to wine, from doubt to belief. Water into wine, a physical transformation that is both miraculous and awe-inspiring, but also a spiritual metaphor that speaks to the heart of our faith journey. The water represents our ordinary lives filled with routine and the mundane, our struggles, our doubts, and the moments when we feel overwhelmed, our fears. The wine, it symbolizes the transformation that faith can bring, the extraordinary life God intends for us, a life that is rich and fulfilling, a life filled with joy, laughter, and genuine happiness, purpose and abundance, where every moment is meaningful. The miracle at Cana is a reminder that God wants to transform us, to renew our spirits. He wants to take our weaknesses and turn them into strengths, to empower us. He wants to take our fears and turn them into faith, to give us courage. He wants to take our ordinary lives and make them extraordinary, filled with his grace and love. Section 5, trusting in divine timing. Notice Jesus didn't rush the miracle. He didn't panic when the wine ran out. He waited for the right moment. His time, God's timing, is perfect. It may not always make sense to us. It may not always be what we expect. But we can trust that he is working all things together for our good. Don't grow weary in your waiting. Don't lose heart when things don't happen on your timetable. God is never early. He is never late. He is always on time. Trust in his timing. Section 6, finding your Cana moment. We all have our Cana moments, times when we feel like the wine has run out. times when we face impossible situations, times when we need a miracle. Remember the wedding at Cana. Remember the God who turned water into wine. He is the same God today. He is still in the miracle-working business. He is still in the business of transforming lives. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. Your miracle is on the way. Believe it. Receive it. Your Cana moment is coming.